Hello, boys and girls. I'm looking at number 8 on our Unit 1 review, and it says, find the greatest common factor of each set of numbers. Just like with number 7, I'm only going to do one set of numbers, and you should be able to take everything that you've learned in class, your textbook, your notes, and this video to help you check your work for the first set of numbers. So the two different methods that we learned for finding the greatest common factor, first I need to go back and I need to think, well, what is a factor? And I know that factors are two numbers or numbers that can be multiplied together to equal another number. So if we're trying to find the greatest common factor, the number is always going to be smaller than the smallest number. So I know that our answer has to be smaller than 63. Okay, so that's a trick you guys need to remember when somebody's asking you that question. So we can go through and we could list 63 and go through and find all the multiples the way we were doing it in class this way. But again, since we're using such large numbers like 294, it would just take way too long. So I'm going to go through and we're going to use prime factorization. Okay, so we have 63. It's broken down into 3 and then 21, then 3 and 7. Then I have the number 105. I know that it ends in a 5, so it can be divisible by 5. And then it's going to be 21, and then 3 and 7. And then I have the number 294. The number ends in a 4, so it's even. So I know that it can be divided by 2. I'm going to go off down here to the side and just do a quick divided by 2. Okay, so then I get 2, and then I get 147. Ooh, 147. Okay, I'm not quite sure, but I'm taking a guess here. I'm thinking it's going to be 3. But I'm going to check my work down here, and I'm going to do 147 divided by 3. And get 12, 2, 7, 9, 27, 0. Okay, so I was right. So it does work with 3 and 49, and then I have to do 49 divided by 49, or I know 7 times 7 is 49. So those are going to be all my prime numbers, or my prime factors for all of these sets of numbers. So now what we have to do is we have to rewrite these out, and we have 3 times 3 times 7 for 63. We have 3 times 5 times 7 for 105. And then we have 2 times 3 times 7 times 7. So now we have to find the factors that are common. There's a 3 here, a 3 here, and a 3 here. So that's good. We're going to bring that down. Okay. And then there's no other 3s, so we can't do anything with the 3s. There's a 7 here, a 7 here, and a 7 here. So we're going to multiply that by 7. And then there's no other numbers. There's no other common factors between any 3 of these numbers. Okay, so all I'm going to do is 3 times 7, which gives me 21. Okay, so therefore the greatest common factor of 63, 105, and 294 is 21. Great job, guys. Keep up the good work.